Hi, I'm Shefik Bey.
And I'm Sean Smith.
And we've been doing a little bit of whiteboarding today to talk about what we see is the trends to watch in user experience for 2013.
Okay, and here we've got the top 5 trends that we think are things to watch out for. Chef, what would you like to say about number 1?
Okay, well the first one's Omnichannel UX, and this is an interesting one that we're working a lot more with clients on, and we perceive to do a lot more in the coming period. So this is really about looking at the user experience across every channel that a business operates. So whether that's mobile, iPad, website, in-store, point of sale, any particular medium. So the point about this is really about driving loyalty and a consistent experience through these different interfaces, and obviously a difficult one to execute, but nonetheless a really important one. Some Aberdeen research recently suggested that 42% of individuals expect a consistent experience across each channel, and not many are delivering. Yeah. So big challenges ahead.
Great.
Sean, what's at number 2?
So here we've got prevalence of mobile. So it's no real surprise. We know mobile's on the rise, but what we're seeing at the moment is with the iPad, it's led to a number of other tablets coming out onto the market. And what we're seeing a lot is that clients are actually reconfiguring their design through responsive design, and they're actually taking elements that work on mobile devices and reconfiguring a desktop experience so that they only have to have one design which works across multiple platforms. So it sort of fits in a little bit with the omni-channel experience there as well.
Make it a lot more scalable.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, number 3 we've got summative user testing, and really this is about providing some quantitative insights and confidence around testing results. So really, in terms of a complement to lab-based testing, this is something that's happening more and more and more, and often a chance to provide some benchmarking data and marks of performance. So elements such as path analysis, task completion, net promoter score to see whether people are advocates for a product, and score as well. And it's really about providing information up the value chain and convincing the powers that be that the decisions are actually tried and tested and trusted in terms of making those right decisions.
Okay.
Number 4.
Number 4, gestural interfaces. So we've seen with devices or like the Xbox, Connect, so on, and Wii, that the person is the controller, and there's a lot more gestural control for devices. So we think that something to watch in the future is actually the individual being able to use more natural gestures in order to interact with appliances around the home and consumer electronic goods. So, for example, downloaded a movie to the TV. Do I want to pay for it? Yes. No.
Excellent. Yeah, one to watch. Certainly a move away from the mouse and keyboard in a certain context. The last one we have here is Lean UX, and this is one that we've been experiencing significant growth in the last probably 6 months, and we'll, in 2013 we expect this to grow even further. And this is really about offering a more regular and consistent approach to research and testing that's both quick, informative and iterative, and fits much more with a more agile approach to research. So again, making sure that we can work alongside developers and creatives to ensure that we provide that actionable and timely feedback, and not necessarily spend hours and weeks and months on preparing very pretty reports, though there's always a place for a pretty report, but often it's really a case of trying to ensure that we're getting that timely insight out.
And it's a very collaborative experience where the designers are there watching the research, so they're able to have a conversation with us about the experience, which then leads into them quickly moving on, making some improvements, and frees up to the background to the testing.
Definitely. So that's our thoughts. That's UX Trends 2013. We'll keep an eye.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.